Go?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Today's agents are very bad at interpersonal communication tasks. The risks are known: privacy leaks, prompt injections, impersonation. As a result, most LLMs have been enforced very strict policies to not share any private information. But this makes the agentic frameworks pretty useless at most practical daily life tasks. They cannot really schedule events, they cannot share context, they cannot anticipate needs. But these are very common situations. Think about the example of the case where you forget about your best friend's birthday. Pretty common, right? And so in this case, it's pretty also it's pretty weird to ask directly your friends. So in this case, you would just ask your friend's agents. So you ask your friend agent. So your agent A ask your friend B agent for the birthday of B. They send a request, and when the agent B send the request, they look into the contacts table. They see that A is a close friend of B. Then they look at the permission table and they see that for a close friend, actually a birthday, sharing a birthday, is an action that is allowed by the user. So in this case, they accept the request, and B doesn't have to manually answer to A. In the case of C, so they do the same request to agent B, but in this case, they are an unknown agent. So B look into the contact table, they see they are not known, and depending on the policy, they prompt user B to allow the request or to categorize user C, and eventually user B can just deny the request. So we actually implemented this in a few JSON files. The system is published on the Clo Hub. You have three tables: the contacts with different levels of security. Here it's a friend. You have the knowledge base with all like a set of personal facts about the user. And then you have the permission table where different categories have different level of securities, and the heuristics type of personas are ranked and have different security levels for each domain with like policy overrides.
So here's a little demo of how it works. How you see the agentic communications. So different agents communicate with each other. So on Discord. So you see the one agent is querying for the data, and the other one is, well, replying to them.
So two extensions: data immutability in a database that cannot be changed or that is fully auditable, and trust protocols where the agents share, for example, keys. So that's it.
Thanks for watching.